Hello, I'm that topping dude. What is so funny? Why am I laughing? Because this shirt doesn't really fit. I hope it looks like it fits, but it doesn't. Anyway, I'm that topping dude. Did I already say that? I think I already said that. But I know I didn't say this yet. Not today, anyway. This is that. No, start over. This is that topping dude plays the American Film Institute's daily movie guessing game, Get the Picture, and it's March 30th, 2026. And it's game 1457, 1457, 1457. I play this game every day, every single day. And I encourage you to do the same. But not just play the game. Yes, go over to AFI.com and play the game and then come back here and see how I did. Because if you watch me play it first and then you see the answer and then you go and play, it's a why. But however you do it, like, comment, subscribe, follow, do all that stuff. Do all of those things. And is that it? What? I think that's it. Well, anyway, let's move on. Um, all right, we check in every day with our friends, the anonymous player and Jaden. But what about John Atkins? Well, John Atkins watches every day, but he doesn't play. Well, he started playing recently. Oh, that's right. But he then quit. But then he said, "Oh, right." He said he's only going to no, you didn't. He told me this. I didn't tell you yet. He's only going to play if he either knows the answer or he thinks he's pretty sure he knows the answer. And yesterday, the answer, oh, maybe we should wait till we get the game. Well, anyway, yesterday the answer was the 40-year-old virgin. You'll see that in a moment. And he wrote yesterday, he wrote after I played the game, he said, "What's up? This is John Atkins. Remember when I said I'd only play the game when I at least thought I knew the answer? Well, I played it today and I got it, even though I never saw the movie." He's talking about yesterday. And we were wondering if he saw the 40-year-old virgin. So like sometimes you're like, John Atkins actually saw that film. Well, he didn't, but he knew enough about it that he was able to guess it. All right. Let's see who how the anonymous player and Jaden did with today's game. Today's game. Okay, here's the anonymous player. He says, "I got the picture." Well, actually, he just says, "I got the picture." My interpretation was, "I got the picture." All right, great. The anonymous player. Congratulations. And let's see, Jaden, I got today's picture. I'm kind of surprised that I did. It was 50-50 for me. Oh, Jaden and I both have the habit of when it gets down to 50-50, we always choose the wrong 50. Not today. So they both got it. Well, let's go and see what the hell this is. All right. Share the whole entire screen. There it is. Okay. Yesterday, as I said, the answer was the 40-year-old virgin. And John Adkins has not seen it, but he got it right. Okay. Oh, shish, kabooble. Shinhersterberbers. All right. This looks to be some kind of Western. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. Oh, man. This guy has curly hair and a beard over here. And then, I don't know what the hell this is. All right. Well, the anonymous player got it. Jaden got it down to 50-50 and got it. All right, let's see what they think. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Oh, gosh, I keep meaning to see this film for no other reason than to know whether I get it right or wrong on the American Film Institute's daily movie guessing game. Get the picture. Okay, let's see. Good, the bad, the ugly. Gunfight at the OK Corral. Now that's in black and white, so it's not that. The Magnificent Seven. Always down between the good, the bad, and the ugly, and the Magnificent Seven. I kind of think it's the Magnificent Seven. All right. Uh, Once Upon a Time in the West. That's the other one. It's the good, the bad, and the ugly, the Magnificent Seven, and Once Upon a Time in the West. It's always down to those three. And what's the last one? Tombstone. Okay, it's either the good, the bad, and the ugly, or the Magnificent Seven, or Once Upon a Time in the West. All right. Jaden gets it down to two. I have a feeling he's more likely to narrow it to The Good, Bad, and the Ugly and Once Upon a Time in the West, and probably not include The Magnificent Seven, even though I'm going to say Once Upon a Time in the West. Once upon, all right, let's see. I'm going to go over here. I may or may, I don't know if I'm right or not. Okay, 56%. I'm going to say Once Upon a Time in the West. I'm covering the screen. I could very well be wrong. I ain't got no idea if I'm right. I got the picture. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that was a very lucky guess of mine. I got the picture. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that was a very lucky guess on my part. Okay. I sort of guessed it off of Jaden's guess and because it's funny, I was really actually going to guess the Magnificent Seven. Thanks to Jaden, well, thanks to my perception of the movies Jaden hasn't seen and I or knows about, and it seems I'm correct this time. 57.1% guessed Omche upon Atim ein Threest. 16.8% guessed Thagad Thabade ein Thaugle. 13.4% guessed The Magnificent Sveen. 7.1% guessed Tom Thumb. And 5.6% guess Gunfigt at O period K full stop Korail. And that's it. I bet it's 80%. I bet it's going to say 80%. Let's watch. Let's see. 80%. I knew it. How did I know that? All right. Now, that was the game where I only get one guess and I'm either right or wrong. But if I had gotten it wrong, then I would have a second chance on this game. Don't need the second chance, but I play it anyway just because it's really just because I like seeing my score over 90%. And that's really the reason. It's just so I can say, oh, look, I got 90%. And I'll always have to see the same lower score. That's like just go with it, man. Okay, this what did we say this was? Did we say this? Oh God, I hope we said Once Upon a Time in the West because that's what I'm picking. All right, God, please, please, I don't remember that was okay. I've got it. 5 day streak on both sides, I think. Yeah, because the last time I had played the second game, I got it wrong both times. Oh my gosh, it was such a sad day. All right, we already went through this. This is going to be 93%. 93%. Let's see what they said about once upon a time in the motherfucking West Boom. And I can't rescue the kids, man. Italian master of the gun, the city and the only. Once upon a time in the West. Peter Charles Bryson, Woody Scruggs, Claudia Cardinal, J.C. Robards, Jack Ian, and enemy. Henry Fonda, who delivered a chilling performance in a rare villainous role, a subversion of the all-American good guy that had largely come to typify his career. You know, they say it's a rare villainous role. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's his only villainous role. Once Upon a Time in the West. That's the one that I think I've seen the beginning. I get them. I get those three. I get Once Upon a Time in the West and The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly mixed up. I've never seen either one from start to finish, but I think it's Once Upon a Time in the West, the beginning of the film. I have seen so many times. That's the one. It's Jack Elam is in it, right? Where they're at the train station, the clock is ticking. You see close-ups of Jack Elam's eyes, face, and his eyes. I've seen that so many times, and I never have seen beyond that scene. I need to see the whole thing. But anyway, got it. I got it. And that one was no guarantee that I was going to get it. Not really up on Westerns that much. All right. See you tomorrow. Bye.